So an interesting development on the Superman-Batman film, or whatever it's going to be called, Man of Steel 2, Batman vs Superman. They haven't announced a title yet, but it's been revealed that Jessie Eisenberg has been cast as Lex Luthor, Superman's arch nemesis, and that Jeremy Irons has been cast as Alfred, Batman's butler. And I think these are interesting casting choices. First off, Jeremy Irons. I think it's a safe choice. I think as Alfred, you can pretty clearly picture Jeremy Irons as sort of like the very sophisticated, sort of like posher Alfred. I'll say, sort of more akin to something like, say, the animated series. But yeah, I can definitely see it. It's a safe choice, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad choice. I think it's a good choice. I can definitely see it. Good actor to have on board, I think. I'll get onto this later, but I do think this film is lacking some of that grounding from a more established or a bigger actor. But yeah, I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, I think Jeremy Irons, he's had a long career. Sometimes he's done some. He did the Dungeons and Dragons film, so he's done some bad films. He hasn't always done the greatest films, but he's Jeremy Irons. You can't really go wrong there, especially as Alfred. So, good casting. Jessie Eisenberg, on the other hand, right? I'm not gonna say now that it's a bad casting choice, because I'll just look like a complete tit if it's like the greatest villain performance of the last 20 years or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to say anything, and I don't like to jump to conclusions. I like to wait and see how it happens. And there's always the valid argument of, well, nobody believed in Heath Ledger, but then he ended up giving one of the greatest performances ever. So yeah, no. So I'm not going to jump straight on the bandwagon and go, oh no, it'll suck, it'll be terrible. No, I don't believe that, and I'm definitely willing. I want him to be very good. I am a bit unsure. Now, I can kind of see where they're going with it. I think they're probably going to try and do like a Mark Zuckerberg, looking at Jessie Eisenberg's performance in The Social Network and kind of trying to do a Mark Zuckerberg thing from that Lex Luthor, making like a young genius, making a young, rebellious genius and stuff. But, really, I wanted Cranston. I wanted Bryan Cranston. How amazing would it have been? I think we needed an older actor for Lex Luthor, and I think we needed a more established actor. We got Henry Cavill, who definitely proved himself in Man of Steel, probably the best thing about that film, but he's still not a massive name. Then you got Ben Affleck, who a lot of people are unsure about and don't think he'll rise to the challenge. You got Gal Gadot, another not a big name. You really needed sort of a not necessarily a big name, but just like a well-respected actor to play Lex Luthor. And not Eisenberg is respected. He's been in some good films, but he's not. It needed that sort of respectability. It needed that. It needed that name, like Bryan Cranston, or even his name escapes me at the moment. He was in Her this year. Oh god, I can't remember his name. Put it there. Yeah. Oh damn it. Oh, I suck. I'm terrible. But they said he might do it. Anybody really. But Jessie Eisenberg, we'll wait and see. I suppose. It could be great. I'm not hopeful. I'm worrying about this film as a whole. Obviously it was pushed back to 2016. They announced that a few weeks ago. I think probably because of problems with the script, which is worrying. I'm not, going to say that it's going to suck or anything, because if it's good, and it could be good, and I want it to be good, but come on, I don't know. yeah. But, you know, Jeremy Irons. And, you know, Jessie Eisenberg could be good. I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think, it's quite a negative video for me. Do you think, do you disagree and think Jessie Eisenberg will be great? Are you pleased with Jeremy Irons? Please write your opinions in the comment section below, and please subscribe. Thank you. This was Isaac's Movie Page, and thank you for listening.